guys, how are you? It's me again. I hope you're not sick of my face yet. Anyway, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're cheered up a little bit by being here. I know the world is heavy and chaotic. It's been a long time since I just pop-flied it, so I'm just gonna go and see whatever Spirit wants me to say to whoever out there needs to hear it. This is a collective reading, and we're just gonna go. What are we talking about? I don't know. Could be love, life, career, warnings. We'll just go with it, okay? Because I feel like that's the kind of year we're having. We're just gotta fucking go with it. Keep your pants up, people. Keep your pants up. Also, can I just vent for 1 second? I'm on this diet and I work out every fucking day, Monday through Friday, for at least an hour. And I just went out and I bought 3 pairs of pants that were the size when I started working out, and I can't fit into that. So tell me, how the fuck you can be on a diet and work out and eat healthy and not fit into your pants? I feel like my butt got big. I mean, that's what I always wanted, but I didn't want to not fit into my pants. I was a 5, then I'm a 7, and my 7s don't fit. I mean, I can button them. I can get them up over my butt and button them, but I can't eat a good goddamn thing because they're probably just going to be like, boing, off my body. What the fuck is happening? I'm losing inches, but my clothes don't fit. Can somebody please explain this to me in the comments? It's driving me a little nutty. Anyway, we have dragons, slay them all, number 6. Ooh. I feel like this is just in general, the last 2 weeks, everybody is arguing and fighting and on a mission about something. Whether it's politics, whether it's going back to work, whether it's wearing a mask, whether it's Black Lives Matter, whatever you're trying to slay, you're just like, everybody is in fight mode. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Number 44, a holy number. We're just running. It's like, it's hailing outside. The fucking sky is falling the last 2 weeks, and we're all just like, oh, is it over yet? Is it over? I just feel like this is political stuff, and I really avoid this topic. But I just feel like we're all just like, how long is this gonna go? What the fuck is happening? And it's taking a little bit of our souls and our happiness, which happens from time to time when the world is chaotic. We have so much going on. We have a virus. We have police corruption and brutality. We have rioters and looters and people starving and out of work. It's just like, what else can fucking happen this year, right? I think we all need a drink. I am not a drinker, but I just want to get drunk. I can't even remember the last time I got drunk. I think it was my birthday like 2 years ago. I want to get drunk and just not know my name. I want to run into stuff, fall over, and pee my pants laughing. Because it's just been hell. Anyway, we got confidence. It comes with time and practice, number 23. Which is also a 6 here about slaying the dragons over here. Building that confidence to go after. I just feel like we're all also getting kicked down a peg. Whether you're doing well, smelling well, feeling well, you lost something this year. Whether it's staying in your house and you can't work, or working from home and not being able to communicate, your peace because your kids aren't leaving for school every day. We all took a hit to our confidence, and we're all trying to stay confident through this turbulent year, which is very fucking hard. Am I right out there? What else we got? Where to go from here? What is this deck? I haven't used it. The Muse Tarot. The Moose. I'm not like cow. The Muse. I think I need to sleep, guys. Or I think I need to go with that get drunk thing. I feel like everybody needs to get drunk every couple of years. I'm depriving myself of fun, and I'm over it. We have 2 of Voices and Queen of Emotions. Ugh. This is like 2 sides to people. It's like, they say their opinion and someone else says their opinion back, or not knowing what stance to take here. I feel like this is like racial stuff. This is like political stuff. This is like relationships falling apart because we're all spending too much time together. We're being two-faced to our own selves, a lot of us, because we're lacking confidence that life is going to get better. Everybody's afraid to stand on a line and pick one side because they don't know what's going to happen, and if you're on the wrong side, you can get fucked even more. So it's like, yeah, I agree. No, I don't when the doors are shut. Or yeah, I support you. No, I don't when the doors are shut. This is people going back and forth within themselves. Like, you don't have to agree just to fit into society, people. You don't. Stop shoving yourself in a box. I feel you on wanting to keep the peace. But at the same time, if you're not being authentic to yourself, you're robbing yourself of a voice. If you're angry about something, no matter who's got what to say about it, you need to speak your mind. And it doesn't have to be rude, it doesn't have to be violent, but you do have to be like, no, I do not agree. No, I did not. I heard Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I just heard that. Like, deny, deny, deny. We're all in deny mode. Stop it. We're denying our souls. We're going home and feeling like cop-outs. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? Everybody have some wine. Queen of emotions, exactly. We're all very emotional. We don't know what to do with these emotions. They're overpowering us. We're bickering, we're fighting, we're lying to ourselves. Just don't want to deal with it anymore. We don't want to hear about it, me included. I'm like, shut up. But I can't say that because that's rude. Four of emotions. Overwhelmed. This is all of us thinking the glass is half empty. Half empty and not half full. We don't have much hope. Everything's in chaos this year, especially. Can't even get the election to go smoothly. Like, we've all had a turbulent year. Can you just get your fucking shit together for once? This is everybody's emotions, and I'm just venting it out for you. Hey, we need it. Fuck it. 7 of materials, exactly. Everybody's trying to bring in what they need to survive this. Especially if you're like me and your work still isn't open and you're depending on unemployment and the highest they give you is $200 a week. We're fucking starving. You cannot live in New York and only make $200 a week and survive anywhere. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, government? So we're all trying to think of ways to get a job, but the public transfer why can't I speak? Transportation keeps getting open and then shut down. Open and shut down. You can't rely on it. People need to be able to rely on it to go to work. Everybody's emotions is coming forward. Like, how am I going to feed my family? How am I going to pay my bills? Winter's coming. Utilities going up. This is like a lot of people in my area. They're struggling. Even people you would never expect to be struggling, that were like successful last year and lost everything, they're now in the poorhouse. And they don't know what to do. They've probably never been poor before in their life. You know what I mean? Yeah, the hermit. This is all of us. Hey now, Spirit. Spirit's being a pervert. Landed in a very bad spot. Anyway, this is all of us home. Isolation. And it's driving us Looney Tunes. We want to get out. We want the world to go back to normal. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I just want to travel. I just want to go on vacation and not worry about contracting a goddamn virus. I don't want to be forced to have a vaccine. I want my kids to go to school so I have some fucking peace. I want to go to work. I want to go to work. This is all your feelings. Ace of materials. Everybody is worried about number one. Themselves and their families. So how are we going to survive? Alright. I'll move on to a different deck. We're getting snappy. I don't know if I ever introduced this deck yet. It's a very tiny little deck. It's called Millennial Tarot. I'm on the fence about it, to be honest. But I haven't used it in a while and I was compelled to pull it out. So let's get to it. Yeah, everybody's, we were just talking about this at my family dinner tonight. Student loans. If Trump wins, we don't have to pay our student loans. I'm so fucking far behind in my goddamn student loan. It doesn't fucking matter if they delay it anymore. I'm never going to see the light of day, and there's many of us out there. Everybody's worried about debt, not just for student, but like if you're behind in your heating bill, since you can only pay so much at a time, cable bill, insurance, whatever. I can't drive my car right now because I can't afford to get it fixed to pass inspection, because again, the fucking state only pays you $200 a month, and my rent is $600. That's just rent. That's nothing else, and that's half. I don't pay the whole rent myself, but we're all in debt. Like, what the fuck? We want to pay it off. We want to be celebrating that champagne. We want to be good in debt, but we're not. The soul cyclists wanting to get out. A lot of people are working on diets right now, myself included. The Tinderous. People meeting and falling in love, especially online. Relationships are being kept alive online as we're all in isolation. Where are you, little hermit mode? Where'd you go? I just throw this shit and then I lose it. Exactly. We're all stuck at home, so yeah, we're relying on the internet to stay connected here. They're just trying to tell us that they see what's going on. They know what's going on. They're watching. People are finding love in ways they probably wouldn't before. The home brewer. This is people trying to find ways to make money from home, working from home, learning to do everything from home, including teaching their kids. Everybody's like, I gotta do this at home. I gotta do it myself. Quarter life crisis. Yeah, I feel like we all are in crisis, whether you're doing good or not. Nobody knows what the fuck is gonna happen, or what the rest of this year is gonna look like, or even the goddamn campaign. The barista, we're all exhausted. We need a double espresso shot stat. We're bored. We're over this current situation. We want it to pass. What the hell are we supposed to do? Like, we're over it. We're over the virus. We're over being home. We're over politicians. We're over everything. Yeah, prioritize. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Alright, I'm going to go insane, so I need to focus on what I need to focus. I need to focus on. Why can't I talk? People prioritizing making money from home, doing what they need to do to stay sane and stay connected to their people. What's important? What do I put my energy in? Because my energy is being sucked out of my body. This is everybody's feeling. There's too much going on, so I need to prioritize what I focus on so I don't go mentally fucking insane. Clear audience. Everybody's listening. This is Spirit reminding us that although the world is chaotic, we don't need to be chaotic to each other. We need to listen and understand what comes out of our mouth has an effect. And you should pay very close attention to that effect, because the world is dark. Dark, cold, and evil. You want to fill it with light. You want to speak light into this world. Don't speak more darkness, they're saying. There's enough of it. Yes, peace. Have peace with each other. Listen, we can't do anything about the goddamn politicians or the election, so we don't need to take it out on each other for one. We can't do anything about the fucking virus or being forced inside, so don't take it out on each other. Be peaceful with your neighbors. Be peaceful with your family. It's not going to help anybody in any situation to be fighting all the time. Like I said, this world is very dark. Exactly. Clear your space. Don't allow any negativity in. Don't listen to people who are spreading darkness. Focus on healthy lifestyle. Like me, during this time, a lot of us are quitting smoking. We're getting into shape. We're working out. We're eating better. We're spending more time with our kids. Focus on doing what you can in your home, because we can't control everything else. All we can control is ourselves. So focus on that, they're saying. Exactly. Counselor. All of our mental health has took a big hit. I don't care if you're emotionally sane majority of the time. At some point, you got a little depressed this year. You need to talk about it. You need to open up and express your feelings, either to a literal counselor or the people in your life. You need to talk it out. We need to learn to communicate better, and we need to learn to listen to each other. because this year is hard for everybody, despite where you're from, how much money you have. Everybody's dealing with something, honestly. Oh, yeah, the day trader. This is the politicians going back and forth. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to pass this. And I feel like it's creating a lot of tension and chaos. Are we getting another stimulus? Can our jobs open? How are we going to pay our bills? Are we going to be able to stay in our homes? Are they going to evict us? Like, are we going to have to pay student loans? What the hell is going on? We can't. It's like they're trading one problem for another. Just brushing stuff under the rug. A lot of people are fed up. Everybody's feeling like they're just on this journey, just hanging out, waiting for this pandemic to be over, waiting for the world to open up, waiting to find out what's going to happen in this election. We feel powerless, like we have no control, and we're just going with the wind. There's no program anymore. There's no schedule. Even essential workers, I'm sure their schedule isn't the same before the pandemic. They're either working more hours or a lot less. Everybody took a hit. The Eon, yeah, exactly. We're making history right now, and a lot of people are aware of that. What we're suffering and enduring, we got to make sure this don't happen again. That the government can't just take from us and force us in our homes. I do feel, most people feel they should have a vote on whether they should open their states up and whether they want to risk it. And if the state majority says no, we're not comfortable opening it, then fine. But you got to give the people a say. We're learning. We're paying attention to all the mistakes right now, whether the government realizes it or not. Debauchery, exactly. Everybody's drinking. You have some people that are trying to dead addictions, and some people becoming addicted, and their addictions are getting worse because there's nothing to do. Everybody's stuck home, so might as well get drunk and go out. And this is people going out and raising hell, breaking stuff and riots, just doing whatever the fuck they want because there's no order, there's no structure. Got the rock star. Everybody trying to find their own way to be successful. A lot of self-enterprises and personal businesses and YouTubers popping up. People trying to become their own boss, their own star. They're not... Also talking about the celebrities here. They're too much in politics. People are not appreciative of that. They're pushing their movements. Black Lives Matter is majority run by celebrities. It's forced down our throats. We're stuck at home. Okay, we can't get away from it. Every fucking channel every day talks about Black Lives Matter or the election or the virus. We need a break. This is majority of what causes mental illness. Over talking it to fucking death and not giving us I mean, when was the last time you watched a show and there wasn't a fucking commercial about Black Lives Matter or a politician or about the election or about wearing a mask or about the virus? Can we just forget about it for 5 minutes so we have that inner fucking peace? Celebrities need to back the F off, and so does the media. I'm feeling everybody's, we're over it. Yeah, this is a lot of people going out and taking up a cause. They can't change it, so they want to fight. They're not feeling like justice is being done or things are fair. They want a change here, they just don't know how, so they're going out. They're trying to create that own change. They're trying to change their own luck here. The Game Master, this is the big bad green machine of the government, I called. A lot of people feel like they're playing a game, and Spirit is confirming they are. They have played with us since March. In one way or another, they're trading one problem for another. They're sacrificing different areas for another. They're not making wise decisions. They're fighting with each other. They don't care about the poor or middle class. They don't care about the essential workers. They're just playing the game because they want to win. Whatever side it is, they're just trying to appease whatever gets them more votes. And they're not doing things for the right reasons. Again, with the political movements. They're not caring about people are overwhelmed or that riots are happening or that people are being hunted and killed. America wants a truce. wants a truce in all the houses so the government and politicians get shit done. They want a truce between police and all these movements, because at the end of the day, like it or not, we need police officers. So shit's gotta eventually come to peace here. You can't not have police officers. You know what I mean? Even the Black Lives Matter, who originally, I don't know what city it was, they didn't want police there, and they ended up calling the police. You realize we do need them. We need protection. We gotta come up with a truce here. We gotta make some change. This is also people coming together and stop fighting and dividing ourselves, because the government can't get it together doesn't mean we gotta be like them. We can get our shit together. We can figure this out. We don't need them and their game playing. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is turning. All this shit is ending. I feel like people are going to get justice for a lot of things. Yeah, stay true to your virtue. Don't let this world change your heart. Don't let it turn you into an angry, bitter person, Spirit says. Change is hard for everyone, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's only bad if you choose it to be bad. But yeah, everyone trying to be an activist, like they said, taking up a cause. There's more activism in this year than ever before. People standing in their power, refusing to budge, which is also causing more conflict. People being too prideful, spiteful, trying to stir the pot, hurt other people. Not always necessarily a good way of standing in your power. Cruel and fast communication, thinking without speaking, I'm hearing. Hurting people. We're hurting ourselves. Everyone's out for themselves and not out to make the world a better place. A cause is just focused on their own cause. The government parties are only focused on gaining votes and winning. You know, they're not looking at the big picture. Nobody is. The filmmaker here, exactly. This is orchestrated. Everybody's trying to create their own version of change, trying to make their own movies and political activism, create the world they want. But I feel like it's happening too much, on too much of a level. We've got a lot of people falling in love, though, getting married. Spirit's recognizing, although chaos shit is hitting the fan, everybody's focusing on, it's all about love and who you're stuck with, basically. If you have a lot of divorce, but you have a lot of people coming together and realizing that life is too short and they don't want to wait anymore. Cruelty. Yeah, hurting each other, at war with each other. We're not getting anywhere. We're not making any actual progress because we're too busy stabbing each other and hurting each other and bleeding out in the streets, while the government green meat machine is up there laughing at us. They're laughing at us. What else do we have? Close this out. Spirit. What do... Ooh. 10 of Crystals. Stability and attainment. We can attain a stability. We can be peaceful together. We can all go out here and protest. We don't need to destroy cities. We don't need to hurt and beat each other and kill each other. We don't need to attack the police to get change. We don't need to be on defense. Everybody needs to stabilize themselves and stabilize their organizations and stabilize what they're doing so that we can stabilize this earth together. Everybody is off balance here. Keep that stability in the forefront as a priority. 2 of Acorns, insight, focus. Yes, focus on your own truth. Focus on your own moral compass. Like I said, all you can control is yourself. So if you're out here being a positive, happy little Nelly, trying to bring light in this world, it's only going to add good. So be that person, even in chaos. Knight of Feathers, action, focus. Exactly. You can take action. They're not saying you can't go out here and protest, but focus on that action, actually making peace, actually making change, not making chaos, not making the news, not making headlines, not making someone hurt. You're focusing on change, bettering the world. Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. Now is the time to think about what you want to do. Like I said many times, we're back at 18 again, we're graduating from high school. What do you want to do when you get big? Start thinking about it. Be creative to pass the time. Be creative in how you protest so people aren't hurting each other. And like I said, we're going towards area of light. We're lighting up the dark here. That should be your focus and your passion. Knight of Acorns, action and drive. Again, action. Follow your action, take action when you need to, but again, have that drive to be better about it, to make the change, not make the news. I'm hearing. Nine of Feathers, perspective, self-empowerment. Exactly. Realize that everybody is struggling with something. Everybody's having a hard year. You're not the only one struggling. We don't need to take it out on each other. We don't need to play the blame game all year. Have perspective. What is important to you? What lowers your vibes? What is evil and what is light? Pay attention to your self-empowerment. Empower yourself to be better, to follow the light, to bring peace, to bring actual change and not hate and aggravations and fighting. The Empress, beauty and abundance. A lot of people getting pregnant, welcoming babies, trying to fill themselves up with love, trying to take care of their family, be nurturing, provide. Everybody's concerned with how they're going to continue to do that in this world. Also, this is a very difficult time to have a baby. Everybody who welcomed a baby in this half of 2020 delivered unlike anybody before. Ace of Acorns, creative force, confidence. Have confidence that you can make change and be creative in how you do that. Like flash mobs, dancing mobs get so much more attention than a fight in the street. People playing music, a parade, you don't have to be hateful about it. Get creative, bring that light back, entertain people, they will listen. We are so fucking bored. King of Feathers, logic and justice. Use that logic to get your justice. Is destroying a city going to get you anywhere? Is fighting the police in the street going to get you anywhere? Is that going to make you change anything? No. Be logical. I heard Martin Luther King. Study that man and how he did things. Whether you agree or disagree, he was all about peace. He didn't rile anger. He was trying to calm it, trying to calm the anger and bring everybody calm down. Everybody breathe. Everybody walk with me together, hand in hand. We can do this together. It wasn't about segregating or staying on their own sides or hating the white man or anything like that. Or hating the black people, whatever side you're on. Have logic in your justice. It's going to get white racists, black racists, whatever kind of racists gets us nowhere. And fighting with each other gets us nowhere, they're saying. Use your smarts. Make change with your brains, not your actions. Like physical actions. You know what I mean. The Emperor, focus, stability. Okay, so Empress, Emperor. This is bringing me to the parents. Mothers are taking on a lot. I heard majority of the country, the mothers handle the homeschooling. We're taking on more of a responsibility than any of our generations have had in a very long time. They were not prepared for it. I feel like education is taking a very big hit. I feel like the children didn't learn very much this whole year and won't learn much. And they're all going to be behind, especially with them hard-ass state tests. They're going to throw at your kids as soon as school gets back to normal, and none of them are going to pass. It's not because the mothers don't care or the fathers don't care. It's just they're not teachers. And a lot of this shit we didn't learn ourselves because they changed the whole curriculum, especially math. I have heard from so many parents, I don't know how to do this math. This isn't what the math I learned in school. There's history that we didn't learn in school. There's English we didn't learn in school. If it was the same stuff, we probably could do better. But an online learning, there are so many kids out there with learning disabilities. I'm dyslexic. I would be horrible. I would have failed this whole year if I had to learn online and I didn't have somebody there with me right there. and there's people that can't take tests without aids, that they're not getting that. You know, not everybody can learn off a computer. And a lot of kids are suffering, so they're bringing that into attention. The emperor, a lot of men aren't being vulnerable anymore, or talking about the fact that they feel like they can't provide, or that the world puts the pressure on a man that they have to be the one to put the food on the table and keep the roof over their head. Men are feeling that fucking pressure. That's so sexist. First of all, there's two of you as parents, so two of you should be taking the load on, and it's not on you, men, and only you. Women, you want fucking equality? That means paying half the bills, getting your ass up and going to work. It's not all on the men, and I feel like this needs to be addressed. We got all these activism, but nobody's talking about how emasculated men feel this year, that they can't provide for their family. They're also discussing that. Men, you're not alone out there. It is not on you to save everything. Okay? Back in the day when women weren't allowed to work, we fought so we could work. No, I mean, if you have a lot of kids, I'm sure it is cheaper for you to stay home and watch your kids. I'm not talking about that. If you're staying home and you're teaching your kids and you're cleaning the house, and you might work from home like selling Avon or doing YouTube, I'm not talking about you. You're contributing. I'm talking about the lazy ass women who don't do nothing to help their men, and they're like, I need this, the kids need this, but you don't try. That's not equal. That's not equality, and you are being sexist. Men are also allowed to vent their feelings. They're allowed to cry, and if you look at a man crying and you automatically think that they're weak, you're mentally sexist. You're also programmed to think that, and it's disgusting, and we need to break that habit. Men have a lot going on this year, and we're not allowing them to express their feelings because it makes men feel weak if they cry, if they vent, if they talk. Like, I can't handle this, I need your help. They're too afraid to say that because the man is the provider. That's what the world has beat into women's brains and men's brains. It ain't on the men no more. You both gotta work. You both gotta raise the children. Just like the women shouldn't be doing all the homeschooling, shouldn't be doing all the homework, like cooking, cleaning. Men, that's also sexist. We need to figure this shit out because this is what causes divorce. I'm not even playing. King of Acorns, optimism and innovation. Be optimistic. Invent ways to make it. Don't let anybody stop you. Use that creativity to find work, to balance your home, to figure out your schedule, to figure out a creative outlet so you're not bored, to keep your kids entertained. Have hope. This will all end. They're saying one day it's going to be history behind us, and we're going to be telling our grandkids about it. Okay? It will end, I promise you. All bad shit ends. Just lean on that creativity, lean on staying in the light and being optimistic and hopeful, and not bringing more dark to an already turbulent year. I think that's their biggest message. I love you all out there. Stay strong. We will get through this together. And we don't need to hurt each other. We don't need to hunt each other. We don't need to kill each other. We don't need to blame each other. We don't need to yell at people for having a different opinion or stance on things. This whole country is built upon difference. Different cultures, different religions, different neighborhoods, different schools. Why are we so hell-bent on making everybody think the same? You're all trying to be little communists out there, and we need to stop it. Difference is everything. It makes the world beautiful, and it makes our country stand out from every other country. We are the most bilingual, the most different. Be proud of that. Stop making people think like you and forcing your opinions down their throat. Amen, people. Sage, I love you all. See you next time. Bye.